The UN is working to support programs which raise awareness about bullying. Indrani Zakar, a child protection specialist for the UN Children's Fund, or UNICEF, explains that the effects of bullying can sometimes last a lifetime.
From Jakarta, Indonesia.
Uganda deepens Russia ties. 10 million students in Southern Africa experience bullying. Customer pitch in helping Ukrainian barista after Russian attack.
MLINE Public Updates powered by VOA, Voice of America.
Uganda was one of the African countries that abstained the vote on a UN resolution condemning Russia when it invaded Ukraine in 2022. According to the local observers, the move did not come as a surprise, as Uganda has been deepening ties with Russia.
We have related well with Russia for a long time, even from those days of independence and so forth. We are non-aligned. Even when Russia is involved in their own politics with other countries, we don't align in support of this against this. Like say, the discomfort between Russia and the US is less of our business. We relate very well with the US, we relate very well with Russia. And therefore we have a very good relationship with Russia, and we're actually even exploring markets in Russia for our products. First of all, as a country, we do not get dragged into conflicts between the countries.
Like any other problem in the international system, certainly, we cannot have a common position. And classically, the Russian invasion of Ukraine has shown that African countries have three positions. There are those who support, there are those who abstain, and there are those who basically have decided to stay away completely from the conversation. Which is not bad in the sense that we have national interests with Russia, or countries have national interest with promoting national interest with Ukraine. But as Africans, do we need really to have a position? Presumably not, because if we are going to be honest brokers, and I'm not so sure whether you heard of the African Peace Mission to Ukraine and Russia. These 7 countries, like-minded countries who went to Russia and Ukraine to try to sell a peace plan, demonstrating also part of African agency, that we can also do something. We are not only objects of study, but also we can be subjects of in international system. So it again gives us an opportunity to showcase what Africa can do. And if we can pull off, if these 2 countries can agree on the African peace plan, who knows that Africa will be demonstrating its capacity to mediate international conflicts.
A South African who was bullied at a high school is celebrating his 10th student participating in the colorful Cape Town Carnival. UNICEF say the recent study found 10 million adolescent students in the Southern Africa Development Community region experience bullying, and the effect can continue into adulthood.
Wesley Alfonso Bosch founded the Rebel Dance Academy and teaches about 500 kids a week at schools and in community halls. Because of what he went through in his teens, some of Bosch's dance classes are called bully-proof.
He just hit me like hook behind my head and just smacked me for no reason, and he laughed at it. And the people used to laugh with him because it was a joke, you know what I mean?
The bully was a member of a gang, so fittingly, this class is taking place in the community centre in Bonteheuwel, a suburb where some gangs operate.
So we actually do moves like we lift each other up. I am strong, I say no, but in a fun way, and make kids come together and enjoy each other together, and I think that's what school is about.
Some of his dance students participated in the annual Cape Town Carnival. The event, which is styled on the world-famous Rio Carnival, showcases the talents of people from disadvantaged communities, like 15-year-old Ziomara Boltney from Bonteheuwel.
Dance has had a very big impact on my life. As I was growing up, I went through a lot, inside of the house and outside, because of we grew up seeing teen pregnancy and young boys dying because of gunshot wounds.
The UN is working to support programs which raise awareness about bullying. Indrani Zakar, a child protection specialist for the UN Children's Fund, or UNICEF, explains that the effects of bullying can sometimes last a lifetime.
Bullying can have significant and lasting effects on children, both during their formative years as well as later on in life, something that's often not considered to have an impact later on. First, one of the important things that happens is there is an emotional and psychological effect. Children often who experience bullying have a low self-esteem.
Sarkar says UNICEF offers help to organizations and governments trying to combat bullying.
One is our global UNICEF parenting document, which is basically on what exactly is bullying and how to stop it. It's a resource for parents to understand, to educate them about bullying, how children experience bullying. It's also a manual on understanding for children themselves.
Bosch says he hopes to grow his dance academy so that more children find the courage to speak up about being bullied. Meanwhile, he'll keep providing a safe space for them to find joy.
Dancing is amazing if you know it. Your stress, everything you can take out on dancing, but not harmful, not violence, not arguing, just dance it out if you can dance.
Vicky Stark, VOA News, Cape Town, South Africa.
A determined Ukrainian barista who survived Russian airstrike on her cafe has inspired local residents with her courage, and new hordes of coffee customers who saw her viral video are turning out to buy hot brews and express support. It makes for quite a contrast from the sight of the window being blasted in, recorded on the cafe security camera.
Просто наші люди – це щось неймовірне. Стільки слів підтримки, скільки я прочитала вчора ввечері і сьогодні зранку встигла, я ніколи не бачила, не чула, і це шок. Я поїхала по справах, я сьогодні вихідна, мала бути. Багато, дуже багато слів підтримки. І ми просимо не давати нам гроші, нам не потрібна матеріальна підтримка, у нас все нормально, ми вже відновились майже. Залишилось лише вікно і можна вас попросити. Залишилось вікно і все нормально. Ми можемо самі це все полагодити. Допомога і збитки є набагато більші. Допомога краще ці гроші віддати тим, кому потрібніше. Нам не потрібна фінансова допомога, просто слова підтримки – це вже неймовірно приємно і просто неймовірно.
The voice of America. Yeah, I don't wanna fall asleep, I don't wanna pass away.
My name is mirzawardana. The same Instagram account at mirza_wardana is expecting you to click the link they posted on the story or on the profile to get the best online shopping recommendation. Until next time on MLINE Top 3 Updates powered by VOA, Voice of America.